either one blanket and 2 blocks, it doesn't matter. We're going to probably just use 1 block throughout the class. And you can come sitting up on your 2 blankets if you have them, or 1, doesn't matter. Cross the legs at the calves, and you can bring the blocks underneath the knees if you have them. Okay, and then once you are here, you can just rest hands onto the knees. You can lift up through your sternum, you can pull the chin back, and then lifting up through the crown of the head. Let's see who else is here. Lisa, good morning Lisa, welcome. Okay, so we're going to connect to our breathing. We're going to breathe into the lower part of the belly. So I want you to bring one hand onto your belly. We're going to breathe slowly in and out through the nose. And when you inhale, I want you to feel the belly expand out into your hands. So your belly is going to pooch out a little bit on the inhale, and then on the exhale, the navel draws back. So, and you can close the eyes if that makes it easier to connect to it. So when you're ready, inhaling into the belly, so the belly expands into the hand just a little bit. And then on the exhale, the belly draws back. And then again, inhale. And exhale, belly draws back a little bit. Again, inhale. And exhale. And then just take 3 in your own timing. And then once you're done, you can open the eyes. You can bring both hands onto the knees. So breathing into the belly brings you into your parasympathetic nervous system. So it's that rest and digest mode. So it's very calming. And if you ever watch a baby sleeping, they breathe all the time into the belly. So it's very healing and a good place to be breathing as much as possible. Okay, so now from here we'll come into Spinal Flex, breathing from here. So here we're going to inhale, lift up through the chin and the chest, and then on the exhale you can curve your spine back, roll the shoulders in a little bit. And then again, inhale, chin, chest, lifts. Exhale, curve the spine. Flora's joined us. Welcome, Flora. Inhale, chin, chest, lifts. Exhale, curve the spine, shoulders roll in, and we'll just take 2 more. Inhale, exhale, last time, inhale, and exhale. Okay, once you're done, gently inhale, coming all the way back up to upright. And now we're going to come right onto all 4s. So you can bring your blocks out to the side. You can just come on to have 1 blanket underneath your knees. All right, Alice is here. Welcome, Alice. And then hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. And then we're going to come into cat and cow stretch from here. So from here, you're going to draw the navel down, chin, chest lifts. This will be the inhale. And then on the exhale, curve your spine all the way back up, look towards the navel. And then again, navel draws down, chin, chest lifts, inhale. And exhale, curve your spine all the way back up. And again, inhale, chin, chest lifts. Exhale, curve the spine all the way up. One more time. Inhale, chin, chest lifts. Exhale, curve your spine all the way back up. Okay, then just bring your spine in a neutral. Now we're going to work on that same movement with your spine, but on the exhale we're going to bring the buttocks towards the heel. So I'll just talk you through it. So we're going to inhale, navel draws down, chin, chest lifts. That'll be the inhale. And then on the exhale, curve your spine up and then you're going to bring the buttocks towards the heels. Okay, then we're going to come forward, and you can bend your arms a little bit as you come forward. So that'll be the inhale, navel down, chin, chest, lifts. Exhale, curve your spine up, buttocks towards the heels. And then again, come forward again, bend the arms, inhale, chin, chest, lifts. Exhale, curve your spine up, buttocks towards the heels. And then again, inhale, chin, chest, lifts. Exhale, curve your spine back up, buttocks towards the heels. We're going to take 2 more. And then again, inhale, chin, chest, lifts. Exhale, curve your spine up, buttocks towards the heels. And then last time, inhale, chin, chest, lifts. Exhale, curve your spine up, buttocks towards the heels. And then we're going to stay here. Then once you're here, I want you to come up onto spider fingers. I'm just going to do one arm because of my shoulder. So you're going to lengthen your arms, keep your arms active. Your head is either going to be framed by the arms, or you could rest your forehead down, whatever feels good. We're going to hold this for 2 breaths. So again, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And then you can lift your head a little bit, creep your hands over to the right, and again, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Creep your hands over to the left, and again, inhale and exhale. So stretch out that right arm, right side of the torso. Inhale and exhale, and then gently come on back to the center, coming back to all fours. Okay, then from here we're going to come up onto your shins, and we're just going to step your left foot in front. So you can just slide your foot out in front. Feel free to hold on to something if you need to. And then we're going to call the back toes. We're going to come up to standing. So I want you to push into your feet, come up slow, come all the way up, and then step the right foot up at the end. So push into both feet, come up slowly, and then step the right foot up to join the left foot. Awesome. Okay, then from here you can bring your blanket off your mat. Grab your 2 blocks if you have them. If not, don't worry, you can come onto spider fingers. Okay, so you're going to have your feet about hip distance. So it's going to be relatively thin, so the distance of your hip points, and you're going to have your feet so they're parallel to one another. And then I want you to grab your blocks. Just bring your blocks just a little bit in front and a little out from your feet. Okay, once you have that, we're going to fold over, and you can bring your hands on the blocks, and if they're too high, bring them down, or you can come onto spider fingers, whatever works for you. Okay, so this is what we're going to do here. We're going to bend your knees, and I want you to bring your chest onto your thighs. Then, and make sure your knees track out over your second and your third toe from the big toe. Then from here, keep your chest and your thighs pretty close to one another, and then I want you to try lifting up through the seat bones to straighten the legs, and then don't worry if they don't straighten all the way. You can just come up as far as you can. Okay, that will be the exhale. And then we're going to inhale, bend the knees again, chest onto your thighs, relax your neck if you want to come lower on the blocks. And then exhale, try to lift up through the seat bones, lifting up through the seat bones to almost straighten the legs, or straighten the legs. See how that feels. You're going to feel it in the hamstrings. And then again, bend the knees, knees track out over your second and your third toe, and then lifting up through the seat bones to straighten the legs on the exhale. Again, inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, trying to straighten the legs by lifting up through the seat bones. We're going to take 3 more. Bend the knees, chest onto your thighs. Keep that pretty close together. Try lifting up through the seat bones. Woo. We're going to take 2 more. Bend the knees track out over your second and third toe. Try to lift up from the seat bones to straighten the legs. And then one more time. Bend the knees, chest onto your thighs, chest and thigh glued together, lifting up through the seat bones to straighten your leg or any amount. So again, you're definitely going to feel it in your hamstrings and the hip points. Bend the knees again, and then this time we're going to roll up. Then I want you to roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Come all the way back up to standing. Woohoo! All right, we made it up. So keep your feet parallel hip distance like we have them. Now we're going to come into a variation of like a squat and a chair pose. So it's going to go like this. Again, we're going to draw the hips back. You're going to track your knees out over your second and your third toe, and you're going to bring your arms out in front. I'm just going to do one because of my shoulder. So come down as low as is comfortable. This will be the inhale, and then on the exhale, push into the heels to come all the way back up to standing. And then again, once you're up, inhale, bend the knees track out over your feet, arms out, chest lifts. Push into the heels as you come back up. Exhale as you come back up. And then again, inhale, knees track over your second and your third toe, buttocks back. Push into the heels to come back up. And again, inhale, arms out, chest lifts. Push into the heels to come back up. Keep your knees so they're not drawing in. And then again, inhale, buttocks back, come down as low as is comfortable. Chest lifts. Push into the heels to come back up. We're just going to take 2 more. Inhale, chest lifts. Push into the heels to come back up. And then last time, hips back, arms out in front. Inhale, and then push into the heels to come back up to standing. All right, then once you're up, we're going to come into a mountain pose. So you're going to still have your feet so they're about hip distance, and then make sure they're parallel. And then I want you to lift up all 10 toes. Spread your toes, and then see if you can bring the pinky toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, big toe down. They may all come down at once, but make some kind of attempt. Then line up your knees again with your second and your third toe from the big toe. And then flesh of the buttocks draw down. Lifting up through your sternum, soften the ribs a little bit. Then I want you to lift your shoulders up a little bit to the ears, turn your palms out, squeeze the shoulder blades in on your back, and then draw them down on your back and let the shoulders drop down. Keep the arms here, pull your chin back a little bit, lift up through the crown of your head. Okay, we're going to hold this for 5 breaths and see if you can find a place where you can actually, the bones are stacked, so you can actually kind of be relaxed in this position, but you're upright and ready to go. So gentle inhale again into the belly. So the belly pushes out a little bit. And then exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. You can make any little micro movements, just see how that feels, so you can relax the muscles, your bones are holding you up. 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last breath. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, once you're done, you can just bring your hands in And now we're going to come into a variation of Warrior One. So you're going to have your right foot in front, left foot back, and your feet are going to be that hip distance. Your back heel's going to be lifted, so it's going to be a little bit of a challenge to balance. Bend your right knee, track your right knee out towards your second and your third toe. So your thigh is going to be horizontal. Your back leg can be relatively straight, flesh of the buttocks down. And then you can either bring your arms in a cactus shape or bring both arms all the way up. I'm just going to do one arm because of my shoulder. And we're going to hold this for 5 breaths again. So see if you can find that place where your bones are holding you up a little bit. Draw your right hip slightly back, left hip slightly forward. And again, inhaling into the belly. And exhale. Make any little micro movements you need to do. Inhale. Exhale. Pull the chin back. Lift up through the crown of your head. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Last time. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, once you're done, bring both hands back down, hands onto your hips. You can straighten your right leg, rotate your feet, other direction. We'll try that on this side. So again, your right heel's going to lift. Track your left knee out towards your second and your third toe from the big toe. Flesh of the buttocks draw down, lifting through your chest. Bring either your arms all the way up, or you can come into cactus arms, whatever feels good. And we're going to hold this again for 5. So again, breathing into the belly again. Inhale. And exhale. See if you can find your bones stacked along your spine to hold your body up, to make it more comfortable. Again, inhale. Exhale. Draw your left hip slightly back, right hip slightly forward. Inhale. Exhale. Pull the chin back a little bit, lifting up through the crown of the head. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Inhale. And exhale. Once you're done, hands onto your hips, you can straighten that left leg, rotate your feet the direction. So I'm not going to mirror you. So now we're going to come into triangle pose. So you're going to have your right foot forward, left foot turning up, and this time your feet are lined up, heel to arch. You can grab your block, bring your block to the outside of your shin or your ankle on that right leg, right hand onto the block. And then I want you to line up your knee again with your second and your third toe from the big toe. So it's almost, a lot of the times I say spiral the thigh out. So it's just doing the same thing, but from the joint of your knee. So line up your knee, then open your chest, shoulder blades draw down, and then you're going to raise your left arm all the way up. I'm going to keep mine down because of my shoulder. And then you can just look to the side, pull your chin back. Yeah, maybe I'll mirror you guys, then I can still see you. I'll do that. I'm going to mirror you. So keep with your right foot, and I'm just going to mirror you. So left arm up, you can look to the side, pull the chin back, inhaling into the belly again. And exhale. And again, inhale. Exhale. See if you can line up all the bones again so the bones are holding you up. 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Lengthen out through the waistline on that right side. Inhale. And exhale. Once you're done, left hand onto your hip, bend the right knee. So now I am mirroring you. Hold up. Hold onto your block. Inhale, come back up. Rotate your feet other direction. So you're going to have your left toes out, right toes up, and I'm mirroring you now. Just take a make it more confusing. And then again, block to the outside of your ankle or shin. Okay, so left hand onto the block. Line up your left knee with your second and your third toe. Open your chest, stack your shoulders, soften the ribs, and then raise your right arm all the way up. Again, I'm going to keep my arm down because of my shoulder. Okay, so shoulder blades draw down. You can just look to the side. Pull your chin back, lengthen out through the crown of your head. So your head's an extension of your spine. And you can try splitting the mat a little bit with your legs. We're going to hold it for 4 more breaths. So again, inhaling into the belly again. And exhale. Make any little micro movements that make you feel more comfortable in this position. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, once you're done, you can bend your left knee. You can just bring your block to the side. Inhale, coming all the way back up. Turn your feet towards me, and then I want you to scoot your feet in. Heel toe, heel toe. Okay, I'm going to mirror you again from here. Okay, so I want you to, we're going to come into tree pose from here. So I want you to ground through your right foot, and we're going to turn the left toes out, and you can either bring your left foot to the joint of your ankle, below the knee joint, or you can reach for your foot, bring it up into your inner thigh. And then flesh of the buttocks draw down. You can push your foot, inner thigh in towards one another. We're going to bring the hands just to the heart center. So shoulder blades draw down again. Pull your chin back, lifting up through the crown of your head. We're going to breathe down into the belly again. So again, inhale. And exhale. Make any little micro movements. Keep your eye on something in front of you that's not moving. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Feel all the bones stacked, so it makes it easy. Last breath. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, once you're done, you can bring your hands down, slide your knee forward, bring that foot back down, shake your legs out a little bit, and we'll try that on the other side. So ground through your left foot, turn the right toes out, either bring your foot to the joint of the ankle, below the knee joint, or reach for your foot, bring it up into that inner thigh, push your leg inner thigh in, hands to namaste at the heart center. Shoulder blades draw down, flesh of the buttocks draw down, pull chin back, lifting up through the crown of your head. Try and stack all the bones in your spine. And again, we'll hold it for 5 again. We'll breathe into the belly again. So inhaling into the belly. And exhale. Make any micro movements you need to. Don't worry if you wobble a little bit, it's fine. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, once you're done, hands to the hips. You can slide your knee forward. Bring that foot all the way back down. Shake your legs out a little bit. Okay, then from here, bring your legs wide on your mat. I'm going to mirror you again so I can still see you. So you're going to turn your right toes out and then turn your left toes up about 15 degrees. So you're going to line up your feet, heel to arch. Then I want you to track your right knee out towards your second and your third toe from the big toe. So you're going to sink down through your thigh. Your shoulders are going to be right above the hips. And then we're going to bring the fingertips right in front of the chest. Bring the arms all the way out. We're going to come into warrior two. And then you're going to look out over your right hand. I'm going to keep my arm down because of my shoulder. Okay, so pull your chin back. Try and stack each vertebrae down through your spine again. So it makes it easier. You can fire up the legs a little bit as if you're trying to split the mat. We're going to breathe again into the belly. So again, inhale into the belly. Exhale. Make any little micro movements to make it more comfortable. And again, inhale. And exhale. Is that Melissa? Welcome, Melissa. And again, inhale. And exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last time. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, once you're done, bring both arms back down. You can straighten your right leg. Rotate your feet other direction. So left toes turning out, right toes turning up. Track left knee out towards your second and your third toe. Sink down through your thigh. Ribs and chest face out to the side. You can bring the fingertips to the heart center and then bring both arms out again. Look out over your left hand. I'm going to keep my back arm down because of my shoulder again. And then look out over the left hand. Pull your chin back a little bit. Shoulder blades draw down. Try and stack each vertebrae one above the other so it makes it easier to stay here. Fire up your legs a little bit to also help you. And again, we're going to breathe into the belly again. So breathing into the belly. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Make any little micro movements that make you feel good. Flesh of the buttocks draw down. 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. That left knee draws out towards the second and third toe. Last breath. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, once you're done, hands onto your hips, you can straighten your left leg, rotate your feet, other direction. So right toes turning out, left toes turning up. Okay, then from here, you're going to again track your right knee out towards your second and your third toe. You're going to bring your right palm is going to face up. You're going to reach out and then bring that arm up and over. I can't do it because of my shoulder. And then your hand's going to be down on, your left hand's going to be on your back. So this arm's going to reach up and over. So it'll be like, yeah, pretty like this. And I'll do a variation. Okay, so open up your chest, shoulder blades draw down onto your back again. Fire up your legs as if you're trying to split the mat. We'll hold it for 4 more breaths. Breathing into the belly again. So inhaling into the belly. And exhale. And again. Inhale. Exhale. Make any micro movements that feel good. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last breath. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, once you're ready, inhale, bring your body up, bring your arms back down. Straighten your right leg. Rotate your feet, other direction. Okay, so left toes turning out, right toes turning up. Track left knee out towards your second and your third toe. Sink down through your thigh. Turn the left palm up, reach forward, and then reach that arm up and back and slide your right hand down that leg. So again, opening up that whole left side. We're going to hold it for 5 again. So breathing into the belly. Make any micro movements so it makes it feel a little bit more comfortable. And again, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more breaths. Keep drawing your knee out towards that second and your third toe. Inhale. Exhale. Last breath. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, once you're done, gently come all the way back up. Hands onto your hips. You can straighten your left leg. Turn your feet towards me. Okay, now we're going to scoot your heels back on the side edge of the mat. Have your stance pretty wide. Toes turn in. And we're going to have our arms in a different position from how we normally do it. Okay, so once you're here, we're going to fold over. And you're going to bring your hands. Let me pull my mat out a little bit. You're going to have your hands about shoulder width, and your arms are going to be bent at a right angle, possibly crown of your head down if you're stretched out enough. If not, don't worry. You could also rest your head on a block, or you could let your head just hang down, whatever feels good. Okay, so here again, once you're here, you're going to lift your shoulder blades up towards your hips. The elbows are shoulder width. Push into your feet as if you're trying to split the mat with your feet. We'll hold this for 4 more breaths as I've been talking there. So inhale again into the belly. And exhale. And again, inhale. Exhale, make any micro movements that feel good. Keep lifting the seat bones up. 2 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Last time. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, once you're done, you can creep your hands out. You can come up onto spider fingers. Scoot your feet in. Heel toe, heel toe. And then once your feet are about hip distance, you can bend the knees and then slowly come rolling all the way back up. Okay, so now we're going to come into Warrior 3, which I don't often teach. And you can feel free to hold on to something if it's too much. It's just going to be a variation. So it's going to go like this. You're going to have your right foot in front. It's a balancing pose. Left foot back. You're going to start with your right leg bent. You're going to push off with your left. You're going to level your hips, bring your body down so it's horizontal, and then bring your arms directly out to the side. So feel free to hold on to something if it's a challenge to balance, which it may be. I'm going to keep my one arm in. Okay, and then try to level out your shoulders, level out your pelvis. Your back toes are pointing down. It's definitely going to be working your standing leg. We're going to try and hold it for 5 again. So again, inhale, exhale. You can have a micro bend in your standing leg. Inhale, exhale. It's not easy. 3 more breaths. Inhale, exhale. 2 more. Inhale, exhale. My standing leg is shaking. Last breath. Inhale and exhale. Okay, bend your right leg. Bring your left foot back down. Hands onto your hips. You can straighten that leg. Whew. And then we're going to switch out the legs. You can either turn around or you can just switch out. Left foot in front. Okay, we'll try this side, see how this goes. Okay, so bend your left knee, push off with your right foot, bring your body so it's horizontal. Feel free to hold on to something. And again, back toes pointing down, level your pelvis, level your shoulders. Not easy. Again, inhaling into the belly, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale, exhale. Make any micro movements. Last breath. Inhale and exhale. Once you're done, bend your left knee. Bring that right foot back down. Hands onto your hips. Whew, that was a challenge. You can straighten that leg. Step your right foot up. And then just pedal your legs a little bit, bend the knees up and down, just recover from that. Okay, we're actually going to come back down to the floor. So you could again have your left foot in front, right leg back, bend your right knee and come down slowly. So you just place your right knee onto the floor, slide your left leg back. Okay, and then I want you to grab your block if you have it. If not, don't worry. And we're going to have your thumb and first finger around the edge of the block. Something like so. And you're going to bring that down in front. So we're going to come into Dolphin. I'm not going to be able to do it. I can do one arm. Actually, I could face this way so you can see the one good arm. And you're going to have your forearms down. And your forearms are going to be the distance of the block. And then we're going to call the toes. Lift your hips up. And you can keep the legs slightly bent. So forearms down, hips and seat bones lift up. So Dolphin. Okay, I'm just going to stay down because it's too much for me on my shoulder. And then push your arms into the floor, squeeze your arms in. We're going to hold it for 5 breaths. So come up when you're ready. From here for 5 breaths. So again, inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And you can have the legs slightly bent. That will help. Lift the seat bones up high. 3 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Push your arms into the floor. Inhale, exhale, 1 more breath, inhale, and exhale. Once you're done, gently bring both knees down, and then you can release, you can move the block, release your hands, and you can just have your arms out in a pranam or just kind of rest here after that. So relax your arms, relax your back. Just take some gentle breaths here. I think I'm going to face this way. Okay. All right. And then once you are ready, we're going to come all the way down onto our bellies. So now we're going to come into the Sphinx Pose from here. Hopefully you can see me. I kind of match my mat. Okay, so you're going to have your forearms down about shoulder width. Your elbows are going to be underneath your shoulders. Your legs together. Push your pubic bone into the floor and push your hands into the floor. And you're going to pull your shoulders back towards the hips and propel your chest slightly forward. So it's a nice back bend, but safe. So push hands into the floor, propel your chest forward, shoulder blades onto your back. We're going to hold this for 5. So again, inhale and exhale. Make any micro movements that feel good. You can also pull the chin back a little bit, lifting up through the crown of the head. Inhale and exhale. 3 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Last breath. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, once you're done, gently come all the way down. And then we're going to come into a baby cobra. So you're going to have your hands on either side of your shoulders or chest. Squeeze your elbows in, and then you're going to pull your shoulders back again towards your hips. Push your pubic bone down. You can either just be here and lift your chest, or you could push a little bit through the hands and come up. So I'm actually just going to stay here because you're still going to be working your core to lift up. So push your pubic bone down, make sure you're not feeling any crunch in the lower back. Elbows in and shoulders onto your back. Okay, we're going to hold this again for 5. Pull your chin back a little bit, reach up through the crown of your head. And again, inhale. And exhale, push the pubic bone down. Pull, you're going to work your core here. Pull the navel in and up here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Last breath. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, once you're done, gently just rest a moment. You could rest your head to one side. Woo. Okay, then once you are ready, we're going to push back to all fours. And then you can either swing your legs around or cross your legs at the ankles. Come on back to seated. Scoot forward a little bit. Grab your block if you have it. We're going to come down onto your backs. You're going to bring the block in between your inner thighs, like so. Bring your heels pretty close to the buttocks and your head down, hands on either side. So we're going to come into a bridge pose from here. Okay, so once you're ready, you're going to push into your heels and you're going to lift your hips up as high as you can. Squeeze the block. If it's comfortable for you, interlace your fingers and then tuck your shoulders underneath you. I'm just going to keep my arms down because of my shoulder, and we're going to hold this for 5. So again, inhaling into the belly. Exhale. Keep squeezing the block. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath. Inhale. And exhale. It's a challenge to hold it up that long. Okay, once you're done, gently, gently come all the way down, 1 vertebrae at a time. And then once you're down, grab your block and you're going to bring it underneath your sacrum and probably have it at the lowest or second height. And then you're going to lift up through the hips, bring that underneath your sacrum. So it should feel comfortable. So pretty much the lowest part of your spine and the top part of the buttocks. Okay, once it feels comfortable and you feel like you could balance on that, we're going to lift the feet, have the legs bent, and then bring your legs all the way up. Okay, once you are here, we're going to do this whole sequence for our feet. Okay, so we're going to point and flex through your feet. So point and flex. Okay, then we're going to rotate your feet in a circle. 2 circles. Take it in the other direction. Okay, and then from here, I might just come at an angle so you can see. I'll just try and talk you through it. So we're gonna flex both feet. Then I want you to spread your toes. Then you're gonna reach out through the ball joint by the big toe, little toe. So it's like you're standing on tippy toe and the toes are spread. Then you're gonna crunch the toes in. Then you're gonna spread the toes again. Then you're going to flex your foot again. Okay, spread toes, foot is flexed. Then reach out through the ball joint by the big toe, little toe. Keep the toes spread. Crunch the toes in. Spread toes again. Flex your foot. We're going to take it 3 more times. Spread toes. Reach out through the ball joint by big toe, little toe. Crunch toes in. Spread toes again. Flex foot. Spread toes. Reach out through the ball joint by big toe, little toe. Spread toes. Crunch in with the toes. Spread the toes again. Flex foot. This will be the last one. Spread toes. Reach out through the ball joint by the big toe, little toe. Crunch toes in. Spread toes. Flex your foot. And then you can just relax your feet a little bit. Yeah, that's really good for your feet, moving your feet like that, because we don't often do stuff like that as our feet are normally stuck in our shoes. Okay, once you're ready, we're going to bend your knees at the joint, bend your legs at the knees of the joint, and then bring your right foot down, left foot down, push into your feet, lift your hips, slide the block out, and then from here, we're just going to have enough time to finish all this up. We're going to come into a twist from here. So you're going to bring your arms directly out from your shoulders. Your legs are going to be bent. And I want you to lift your hips, shift your hips over to the left side of the mat, just a little bit to the left. Then lift your feet, have your legs at a right angle, and then drop knees over to the right. So it's going to be a pretty deep twist. So don't worry if you can't keep the knees lined up, just keep your shoulders down. We're going to hold it for 3 because we're kind of running out of time. So inhale gently into the belly again. Exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, gently bring the knees back up to center. Bring your feet down, center your hips. Then shift your hips to the right side of the mat. Lift your feet, drop knees to the left this time. Ooh, it's quite a deep twist. Okay, keep both shoulders down. Don't worry if your knees aren't lined up, that's okay. And again, we'll hold it for 3 again. So inhaling into the belly. Exhale. And again, inhale. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Okay, once you're done, gently bring knees back up to center. Bring your feet down, center your hips. Bring your knees into the chest, hands underneath the knees, and then just come rocking all the way back up. We're going to try and see if we can get 2 more things in before we run out of time. Okay, so you're going to have your, I want you to grab your blanket. You can just come on the edge of your blanket so it tilts your pelvis forward. You're going to have your legs bent and your feet are flexed. Hopefully you can see that, feet are flexed. And then you're going to lift up through your chest, lengthen your spine. You're going to bring your chest onto your thighs. You can bring your hands wherever you want. And you can also rest your forehead down on your shins if that's comfortable. We're going to take 3 breaths again as we're, again, still running out of time. And each time you breathe, you could extend your feet out a little bit, little micro movement. So you're going to come down each time. So when you're ready, inhale and exhale. Maybe slide your heels out a little bit. Inhale. Exhale. Slide your feet out a little bit. Again, inhale. And exhale. Slide your feet out a little bit. And we'll take 2 more breaths because this feels too good. Okay, inhale again. Exhale, slide your heels out a little bit more. One more time, inhale. Exhale, slide your heels out a little bit more. Just hold it for a moment. And then once you're ready, pushing into your hands, slowly, slowly coming back up. Oh, that felt so nice with my head on there. Okay, now from here, you can probably stay where you are and you're going to bring your legs out to a wide angle. I'm going to turn so I can see you. And you're going to bring the legs out wide angle. Knees point up, toes point up. You can have your hands behind, lift your chest, either be here or you can bring the hands in front and then lift your chest and you can fold a little bit. So whatever feels good. See if you can push down underneath the joint of your knees so you make your legs a little bit active. Lift your chest, and again we'll hold it for 5 again. So again, inhale and exhale. Reach out through the heels. You could maybe come down a little bit if that feels good. Inhale, exhale, maybe come down again a little bit. Just lifts. You can pull the chin back. Inhale and exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale, exhale, last breath. Inhale and exhale. Okay, once you're ready, pushing into your hands, come all the way back up. Slide your legs all the way in. Come all the way up onto your blanket. And then I'm going to mirror you again. So you're going to bend your right knee into your chest, left arm around, right hand behind, lengthen, twist. We're going to look behind. We'll hold this for 3. So again, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. 1 more breath. Inhale and exhale. Okay, gently release. Switch out your legs. Bend the left knee, bring your right arm around, left hand behind, lengthen, and then twist, look out over your left shoulder, and again, inhale, and exhale, inhale, exhale, 1 more breath, inhale, and exhale. Once you're done, release. You can extend your legs out. Come off your blanket. Come all the way down onto your backs. Have your feet about the distance of your mat. Arms out. Arms on either side. And we're going to do my new favorite way of relaxing. So we're going to push your arms, legs, head into the floor and make everything tight, about 100%. So tight, 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 tight. The buttocks may lift off. And then you can relax. And now we're going to come up in increments of 20%. So push arms, legs, head into the floor. 20%, 40%, 60, 80, 100%. Tight, 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 tight. Back to 80, 60, 40, 20, and then relax. You should be able to really sink down. We're going to take 2 breaths. The breath we're going to take now is we're going to inhale healing, light energy into the body, and imagine that you could bring it into every cell of your body. So when you're ready, take that slow inhale through the nose, filling every cell with light, healing energy. And on the exhale, relax your body even more into the earth. 1 more breath. Inhale that healing, light energy into every cell of the body. On the exhale, just relax. Just take 2 normal breaths. Just enjoy being still and just breathing. Normal breath. And then once you're ready, you can just wiggle the toes, wiggle the fingers. Sorry, that was a little rushed at the end. Hug knee, bring knees into chest. Gently come to one side. Push hands into the floor. Slowly come back up to seated, and then lifting through your sternum, relax the shoulders down. And my quote, it kind of goes with what we were doing today, by Judith, goes like this. Feeling at ease does not mean feeling nothing. 3 times today, stop, close your eyes, and ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? Can I be at ease with it? Name it and wait for the answer. That's cool. Yeah, so in a lot of those poses, we were trying to come into that ease where your bones just stack and then you can just kind of hang out there for a while. That's an interesting feeling instead of muscling it all the time. So then you can connect to your breath a little bit more. So thank you all for joining me today. I'll just end in Namaste. So Namaste. And that should have balanced out. That was a whole balancing for all the chakras, so all the energy points that run down from the crown of your head to the bottom of the groin. So you should be nice and balanced for the rest of the day. And then next week I think we'll go through the root chakra and do poses for that and go into more detail. But that was fun. Hopefully you enjoyed that as much as I did. That was so fun.